get your workout done as soon as possible, read while you eat, and stick to a schedule. Those are the three things that you can do to be successful in your 75 hard challenge or your 75 hard adventure or goal or whatever you call it. Done. All right. What are you doing? What are you still doing here? Get out of here. Bye. Oh, anyways, so I just wanted to talk about those three things I just mentioned at the very beginning that can help you on your 75 hard challenge. And now I'm currently on the not the 75th day. I was about like, I'm currently on the 75th day. I'm going to keep going. No, I'm currently on the 23rd day. And through just constantly changing how I do the challenge or how I schedule or orient myself throughout the day, I've come up with some ideas on how you can better situate yourself to be more successful for this very challenging 75 hard challenge. Anyways, so the first thing is you want to get your workout done as soon as possible, your first workout. So you have two workouts you have to do in a day. Your first workout, get that one done as soon as possible, preferably right when you wake up. Just get up, go outside, walk for 45 minutes, come back inside. Or if you have a gym in your basement or something like that, or if your local gym is really close, just get it out of the way. Get that out of the way. All right. The reason why you want to do that is you want to get that momentum going and you want to score some wins with the 75 hard challenge. Um, it's a lot of things you have to do throughout the day to be successful. And one of them is getting two workouts done in a day. And if you can get that first one done right out of the get go, you get that positive momentum throughout the day and it just makes things easier. It just makes that second workout easier because now you're not having to butt up two workouts near the end of the day or kind of like go to from one workout and wait a couple hours to go to the next workout. The next trick or tip I found that's working right now, and that may change, is reading your 10 pages while you eat. You have, in theory, if you're an average person, you're probably eating 2 to 3 meals a day, maybe even more. And out of those meals, you're not really doing much. Some of you might be watching, like, things on your phone or scrolling up and down, left or right, doing all that kind of like finger motion. You might as well use that to be more productive be more productive and apply that to the 75 hard challenge and just read those pages. Um, that way, you're kind of hitting two birds with one stone. First, well, the time involved for eating's already locked in. Might as well read while you're chewing that food, right? So that's a little hack that I found that is working right now. If you want to even double up on the hack, you can you can read in the bathroom, man. If yeah, you can do that. If you have a commute to a job that you have to be on the train, maybe you live in New York or something like that, and you have to like you're in the train and you're not really doing anything, or you take public transportation and you can do that. You can read while you're driving to work essentially. So that's number two is read while you eat. That way you're getting those 10 pages done and you're not doing it like at the end of the day or you're not allocating time for it because some people, I mean me personally, I find it hard to do that during the day. Like I find it hard to kind of allocate time to do that because it's just like I got to sit down, got to partition some time and hope that I finish the reading in the time frame that I allocated for myself. Maybe the pages are really long, maybe the font is really small, so I have to read a lot more in a certain time frame. Sometimes the books have bigger fonts, and that makes the reading easier. But I digress. I would just say read while you eat. That way, you eat 3 meals a day. You're only having to read 3.5 pages per meal, or like three and a quarter, whatever. What be you, right? And um, the third tip is stick to a schedule. find out how to schedule all these things you got to do for the 75 hard challenge in the day, and do them like regularly, do them religiously, like do them over and over and over again, and stick to it. Um, having that, having a plan, a daily plan, and knowing when you're gonna do things, and writing that that thing down, or writing it down, like, oh, I know I gotta go work out, do my second workout around here, or at 12, or at after work. Knowing that that is when you have to work out, and you know that you've allocated time for that, it makes it subconsciously easier to digest. So those are my three tips on how to be successful. Get your first workout done early in the morning. Read while you are eating, so you can so you don't have to allocate time for that section or that segment of the 75 hard challenge, and stick to a schedule. Um, now, scheduling, that is a whole other beast in itself. Some people are innately really good at scheduling. Some other people are really just like left and right. They're just clustered. They're everywhere, right? They're off the map, and that's okay. I would say maybe go on YouTube, or at the very least, go on YouTube, watch some videos on how to schedule your day, or get a planner and write these things out. Write them out. Write them out every night, every morning, whenever you have to, whatever you have to do. Write out a to-do list of what you got to do every day. Cross it off. Whatever you have to do that works for you, do it. Just stick to a schedule. As I said, people schedule things differently than I do, so I can't really espouse any advice other than like just sticking to a schedule, and do it with extreme focus. So those are my three tips: get your first workout done, read while you eat, and stick to a schedule. The other thing was, what other thing was, I've been reading a lot in the morning when I drink my coffee. So that's like, it's like the best of both worlds. Like coffee in the morning. When I was younger, this wasn't the case. I wasn't like, oh, you know what I'm gonna do when I get older? I'm gonna sit back and drink coffee. No, it was now I'm like sitting back and drink coffee. It's like, oh, this is so nice. Just just silence. There's this silence around me, and it's beautiful. It's glorious. Um, so hey, hey, hey. All right, I gotta get going. Oh, before I forget, for those of you that don't know the 75 hard challenge, here are the 5 tenets of the 75 hard challenge that you have to abide by. Rule number 1: no alcohol. Rule number 2: drink 1 gallon of water a day. And rule number 3: read 10 pages a day of nonfiction. Probably best to say like stuff that's like self help and self improving, in that genre of books. Take a daily progress photo, and do 2 45-minute workouts. So it's a lot to do. It is a lot to do. And so these 3 tips can help you get like 50% of that out of the way. You know, 50% of that out of the way. And that is a huge game changer if you can think about it that way. Anyways, I got to get going. I hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to, you can follow my journey on the 75 Hard Challenge. And also, like to do a lot of art videos. Who doesn't like art? Sometimes I just like to give away the art sometimes. Anyways, I got to get going. Have a wonderful day. Stay blessed, my friends. Cheers.